Good day, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Where's my microphone? Wait, it's stuck. Episode of The Wild at Heart. Sorry. I am embarrassed to admit how long it took me to figure out how to get out of this place. And then I threw my little minions up there, and I couldn't figure out how to get them back down. What button do I press to call them back to me? I was so frustrated, yeah. I couldn't for the life of me figure this out, and there was no place to get up. Like, there was a lot of stuff to collect, and so I was just going around collecting as many nuts as I could, and I was hoping maybe one of these mechanisms will make like a bridge or something for me to be able to cross. I was running around feeling very alone without my little goblin thingies. Sprites, sorry. I'm calling them my goblins. And yeah, I was wondering, maybe I should take my stash with me then? What can I do for you? Ah, you've met Scraphead. Good. We're members of the Greenfield Order, steward of these deep Greenshields. Aye, we had another name once. We no longer recall it. We tend to the borders of the realm and protect the spritlings and other creatures here from the... Well, perhaps it's better you don't know. Follow Scraphead's instructions and keep an eye on the daylight. How can I be of assistance? Tips and tricks. Ah, yes, I have intriguing news. You may encounter large boulders. I don't think I need to... No, you don't. We've done that. Have you ever been able to toss a spriteling when you change your mind and wish you could drop them? Well, you can. A little known fact is that hitting the spriteling action button in this situation will simply cancel it. Come to think of it, I don't even know. Did you know that you can assign your items, tools and tonics to be quickly accessible? I still need to do that, but you can also drop unwanted items. Why not open your inventory and figure it out? I was hoping he would kind of tell me what I need to do, but he didn't. And I was still very concerned that I didn't have my spritlings with me. Because they were still stuck up there. And me just pressing every single button I could. And that button called them, and I couldn't figure out how to call them again. Because I thought maybe if I put them on top of the boulder, they could like ladder down and I could climb on top. Use them as a ladder. Apparently not. Okay? So I just took my stash. That was mine now. I was very confused. And I thought, ooh, there looks to be some little thing we can crawl through there, but there wasn't. I mean, now that I know the solution. I didn't even see it move. And then I think, yeah, I saw it move there. And I was like, oh, is that my solution? Is this how I get out of here? As it turns out, yes. That was the solution that took me so long to figure out. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Oh, there's a little windmill there. Empty rusty into hole. It's a tin can. So far I figured out you can use it for crafting and stuff, but I was trying to figure out how to call him again. It takes me a minute, okay? It takes me a minute. Okay, so me staring at the screen, I was staring into Wake's eyes, hoping that he would give me a hint on how to get my little goblin back. Even though the answer is so simple, but awkwardly staring like, gee, I can't make that noise. To be fair, it was almost midnight and I was exhausted and I haven't been able to get a lot of time to actually play this game. So yeah, it took me a minute to stay. Oh. But it's almost Inktober, guys. Can you believe that? I'm very excited. I'm not making my own sketchbook for Inktober this year, I'm just doing it in my sketchbook. So be excited for that. Every second day is going to be a drawing. I thought maybe if I just push all the buttons again randomly, I'll figure it out. I did in fact figure it out, but not because I pressed all the buttons randomly. I'm still kind of figuring out everything in this game and hoping for the best. I was checking the controls as well, hoping there's like a quick call for sprites. There is in fact not a quick call for sprites, so I have to try not to lose them in the future. But then I remembered that we do have a magical button, in fact, that kind of vacuums everything in, which is pretty useful. And then I saw that little guy on one. Well, I saw him now, that's the one. So we've got 4 little sprites now. A rare sap bone of the pyramidal hardroot tree, bursting with magical properties. The sticky substance can be used to do stuff. I need to remember I'm not a fast reader when I'm actually reading aloud. When I read in my head, I read at like twice the speed. But yeah, I decided to test my luck over here and just kind of, it wasn't lucky. So we needed to find the little windmill so we can get out of here and move on to the next location. Popple cracks, a puzzling candy that crackles in your mouth. Unfortunately, it looks way too old to eat, but could be useful in crafting and making money. Empty bottle and craftables. Okay, so we need to look for the little windmills. I didn't want to lose my sprite, so I just saved the game. So we found a little windmill, and we're moving on to the next location. And there's the little mushroom goblins. At least we don't have to fight a lot. Our little goblins do it for us. So we might as well take that guy out first. I accidentally kicked my sprout and I felt so bad. I was like, no! Okay, so we need to collect a lot of stuff. Oh, wait, you made it. Welcome to my camp. Wow, cool. Help yourself to its various amenities. The stash box, the crafting bench, and the tent. Over there is the recall waystone, handy for summoning lost spritlings back to your herd. And space special heat to the spirit well, a gateway to the spritling's ethereal home. It allows access to many useful actions. From it you can withdraw or dismiss spritlings as needed, deciding which to take with you and which to leave behind. Eventually you'll be able to hatch new spritlings from there, among other things, but do not overwhelm yourself all at once. Plenty of time. Heck yeah, I can't wait to check it out. Indeed, but alas, we must now turn our minds to other matters. Yet another obstacle hinders us. Throw thy gaze northward and see the gate across the way has failed. It appears to be missing a large cog. We'll have to repair it somehow if we're going to make it to the grove, the headquarters of this chapter of Greenshield Order. Ah, fiddlesticks! Did the spritlings deconstruct the bridge again? Mischievous. Well, feel free to task them to putting it back together. The pieces should be lying around close by. Putting these little guys to work so we can get on with the moving of stuff. So far, it's a very interesting game. I don't know what to expect of it yet. I mean, we're still looking for our friend, I'm assuming, because we were supposed to meet someone in the beginning. So, spend 30 glint to warp all wayward spritlings in the area back to the herd. That guy scares me. I need to remember to keep a lookout for him because he's very fast and he does keep attacking me. And 2 hits and I'm dead. Oh, how did I get back here? Must have been some deep woods magic. Look at my little goblin Arby. It is so cute. But now I'm going back to wage war on that creature. Just need to remember how to actually get back to that creature. Let us move onward. First see if we can't craft anything new. And we found a missing cog, so we can actually move forward. We've got a little army of spritlings. And I feel a lot better because we can just chuck them at everything and everyone and we should be safe. I hope. Wow. Wait, how goes your journey through the woods? You found scrap head? Well, I'll be quick. Just wanted to share a bit of info. Did you know that the wayward spritlings will always be marked on the map? Very useful, probably. If you're ever wondering where missing spritlings might be, you only have to check your map. That's good to know, for future reference. I need to start using my items as well, because I'm just making them. I'm not using them. Doing one more roundabout to check if we have anything else, but it's going to be the last commentary until the end of this episode. No, I like how these just kind of keep regrowing after a couple of minutes, so I can just keep getting my spritlings back, because I'm so scared I'm going to lose them. And at least I've got a lot of spriteling stuff, so we can just keep making more of them. Look at them. Perfect harmony. Oh, I love them so much. Capital! You've truly mastered the employment of spritlings. We can now proceed to the grove. The day has begun to wester, but we should have enough time before nightfall if we not dilly-dally. Speak to me when you're ready to head off. I think we're pretty much ready to head off. Say, before we continue onward, I was told that Brussels found you at the edge of the wood. Yeah, I got lost. Well, whatever you were headed, by the looks of it, I'd say you seem prepared for the long stay. What's your point? I'm simply curious, what would make you run away from home like you have? How did you know? I've been around a long time. With the years comes an intuition of some advance. I don't want to talk about it. Fair enough, but there are things about this place not yet revealed to you. If you were suddenly to change your mind, for instance, you may find yourself disappointed. Can we just move on? I thought we weren't supposed to dilly-dally. Very well. Are you ready to continue? That is it for this episode, guys. We will continue on in the next episode. If you want to see more of this interesting little game, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.